Gemini, hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to my channel. Thank you for joining me. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, welcome to another Gemini Tarot. Love Tarot, love reading, channeled love messages, a reading where we go into their feelings for you, thoughts, intentions, what you might need to know or don't see coming or need to hear. Next moves, next steps. Let's take a deep dive and see who and what is coming through today. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what we need to see for Gemini today. Please show us the cards, Aho. The Three of Wands and the upright. The Queen of Wands in reverse. The Two of Wands, wow. Right on the other end of the Three of Wands. So the person that you're waiting on here. Definitely some kind of a conversation. And I'm wondering, somebody needs to get over some ego, some pride to have this conversation. They're not feeling particularly confident. But there is this energy of, yeah, like I want to work this out. I want to resolve this. And it's connecting here, that Five of Wands in reverse, Saturn and Leo, with the Three of Wands in the upright, the Sun and Aries. I just want to show you too. There's like a sailboat here on the water, and the sail powered by the wind, air energy, communication, your forte, Gemini, on the water. So it's kind of emotional, but it's also being powered by the wind, and it's heading to the sun. Things being revealed, a new cycle, what was in the moon. Because it's here. Timing energy, communication. Yeah, and Four of Cups in reverse, here where their energy is quite strong. And as I talk about that Moon and Cancer energy, my throat chakra is going kind of bonkers. It's like trying to have the conversation again. I like this, the King of Cups in the upright. Oh, and I like this too, the Queen of Pentacles in the upright. Present moment is here in the upright. So I like how they're coming in. There is a very emotionally open kind of energy here with our King of Cups. The Queen of Pentacles here, both connecting to this person that you're waiting on to make some kind of choice or move here. There's definitely communication, and I want to tell you, this is like I call my protege to the Empress. And there's definitely a lot of Gaia energy, a lot of healing energy here, but it is like a weight on a person again. And it's sort of like making something work that wasn't. And a lot of that for me, Eight of Pentacles is here, is definitely around this conversation. If you can see each other, maybe you just already are, but a specific energy, I want to just say at a wedding, it could be the case. There is a coming together energy though. And that's the other thing. This conversation could be literally about the wedding, a wedding, marriage. Ace of Swords. Communication. You're in this energy, Gemini. As well as Libra and Aquarius. Clarity. And that sword energy, which you know all too well. You know, it's clarity in the relationship. It's communication. This is the thing. The interesting thing is the parrot connects with a lot of confidence, actually, for me. And it's connected to the Queen of Wands in reverse, which is sort of the lack of that. But they're coming in here sincere. But it's almost like somebody is talking them up or they're talking themselves up. I like this. The Queen of Cups is also here. The counterpart to our King of Cups. Cancer energy. So you're both here in this energy for me around the feelings, the emotions, but I also like the balanced energy, the divine masculine energy in our King of Cups, the divine feminine energy of our Queen of Cups, because it is coming in with a lot of healing and nurturing energy. Lots of it, including, again, the Queen of Pentacles. And this is present moment. Somebody here is working on either walking up to you to communicate, crossing the hallway, crossing the street, city, state, town, country. What is that? That really is going to be specific for you. And whether you're not talking at all or there's just complications, it's definitely this present energy of Yeah, this present moment of communicating, this person that you're waiting on. And I just want to validate there could be travel here. I think that's really specific. So the Nine of Wands in reverse is here. It's the moon in Sagittarius energy. And there's definitely this, yeah, it's sort of like, and here with the Nine of Swords too, this person is in their head. There's a lot of thinking going on here. By the way, that's your energy, Gemini and Mars. Trying to talk themselves, yeah, get the confidence here to break a silence or break a silence about something. Talking to other people as well. What are they bringing in this Six of Pentacles? The moon in Taurus energy. You see the Pentacles here, and that 6 does connect with the 6 major arcana for me. That's the Lover's card. And their Pentacles, they're slow. They're slow moving around the relationship, the practicalities as well, commitment. But the moon energy coming through, you can actually see it because they're offering it in a cup. And then you can see it kind of glowing here. Connecting with the Ace of Swords, Two of Wands, King of Cups. Wow. Justice is here. What has been going on? Does somebody need to make something right? The truth, though, is definitely coming. I'll tell you that. And something that I'm also getting that I think is really specific. It's not going to be for everybody. I want to get down what else is yours, okay? Should there be an energy around Justice of the Peace, it's here. I don't think it's for everyone, but it's wanting to come through. So, yeah, I'm the messenger. I've got to bring it through. And that's it. The bottom of the deck, the Six of Swords in reverse. Mercury in Aquarius. This is a lot of things for me. It's one, the stagnation around not having the conversation or needing to have it again, or maybe even a final time for some of you. But it's also validating around this present moment of the stagnation and waiting. Not quite moving on, but maybe 1 foot in, 1 foot out the door. Seven of Swords is here. Yeah. So has somebody been literally running from having this conversation, or have they been running from commitment? I kind of feel like it's both, but it feels like it's about the conversation as well. Have they not been telling the truth about something? Are they finally ready? Is the truth finally coming out? Because we do have major arcana energy here, bigger picture, justice. A master number, new beginnings. Somebody who I do feel like there's definitely a making something right here energy. It's actually really quite strong. But what is it about? You know, that again is really specific for you. And look where the Ten of Pentacles is going. Not only is it on the Four of Wands, it's connecting with the Seven of Swords, Gemini. So a really strong validation around, well, long-term energy for some of you. So had you built a life together? Were you building it? Was it on the table? It is here literally on the table, and it's here with the Four of Wands. But it's connecting also to somebody who wasn't telling the truth about it. Truth, something around it, you know. It could even be around a third party. That I feel like is really specific. The Three of Cups is here. Very validating around an emotional conversation. Intense as well, because here's the thing. Six of Swords in reverse, you know. Where do you go when you come out of the Six of Swords? Well, it's stagnant. You go into the Seven of Swords. So this is a lot of this here is like somebody who's also kind of trying to get the confidence to have the conversation here, because it feels like it's a pretty emotionally intense one, that maybe it's another one or it's the first one, but it's definitely kind of coming around that. And what truth is coming out of here? What's been going on? The Lover's card is here. Gemini, this is your energy. It's really validating around the feelings. So I want to validate something as well. For those of you that it's around platonic and or physical, it's here. And perhaps somebody running from the truth about feelings, or the truth about the feelings about the future. Really, really validating. But what's also very validating is that you do love each other. But it's also, it's like this conversation needs to happen now. It is happening. And there needs to be, or there is, I guess, you could say, a decision between the two of you. One for you to make together. It's connecting directly with our major arcana justice. So that could also be literally around something that's gone on there. There's a traveling energy here. Again, whether it's long or far, or short. The Hierophant is here. It's in reverse. The Death card is also in reverse. So that is a card of commitments, contracts, relationships. It's a very long-term energy, and it can include some kind of paperwork. We could be looking at a marriage energy. What I like about the reversal is it's like somebody working it out. So were you not in alignment? Were there things that needed to come out first before things could even be in alignment? Are there other people involved, like that have expectations, cultural, religious differences? What's been going on here? The King of Wands. In the upright, the Queen of Wands is also here, again in reverse. So it feels like it really has to be this person somehow that breaks this silence. And that's what is coming through here with our King of Wands, right here on the Three of Wands. You're both here. The thing about the Death card in reverse, major arcana energy, it's a stagnation as well. And it's sort of, it's connecting, not sort of, it's connecting strongly to this conversation being emotional and intense and kind of make or break. That it might be putting off for some of you what could be the inevitable, should you want to move forward apart. But it's also really strongly connected to the Hierophant here around whatever this is that needs to get worked out and the stagnation around that. Wow. The Three of Swords is here in reverse. So that definitely could be connecting to, for some of you, to a third party. I don't think that's for everybody. But it's also really validating around the healing energy. It's really validating around the apology. There's definitely a feeling of 1 foot, 2 feet out the door. Maybe some of you already out the door. You know what I mean? But in this present moment energy, you're either running into them, or there's definitely some kind of reaching out energy. Really could go from either side, I feel like. And the Three of Swords in reverse is here with the King of Cups, the Three of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the last two coming through. I want you to be honest with me. I'll hear you out. Seven of Wands in reverse. Queen of Swords in the upright. My protege to Justice, who is here, Libra energy, connected to the heart chakra, as well as the Lover's card, of course, which is your energy. So what exactly has been going on? Again, I'm not always privy to the details, and I don't need to be. But what's really clear here is somebody is working up the courage, you could say, the confidence to come here and be honest. And it's very present moment energy. Emotional, intense. It definitely does feel kind of make or break. The Tarot Closet, channeled love messages. Love messages from your person, from their higher self. I want to remind you, if you are hearing, seeing, suspecting my content in any way, shape, or form, anywhere, but here on my verified channel, the Tarot Closet on YouTube, it's because somebody is stealing it. Well, this is really validating. Bottom of the deck, I'm building up the courage to contact you. Oh, it just it just showed another card underneath it. I'm watching you from afar. How far is that? Super validating here. If you are seeing, hearing, or suspecting it, the email to reach me is in the video description and on the About Me page. Thank you to those of you that have, and thank you in advance for helping, because it really is important. It means a lot. I am so sorry I lied to you. Right here on the apology, Three of Swords in reverse, and connected directly to Justice and the Queen of Swords. There is so much left unsaid. I reread our messages. A lot of that for me connects to rereading them and getting insight, like seeing things from another perspective. It's bringing in the star energy, the hangman. This has hit me hard. Not sleeping because I love you more than I have found a way to say. And that's the truth. It's here on the Lover's card, right on Justice and the Queen of Swords. I'm sorry I hurt you. Are you ready to know the truth? It's right here on the Lover's card with I love you more than I have found a way to say. I need you to know this now. Here's the emotional card. That is not the least bit surprising. I don't deserve you, Gemini, but I want you. It was my fault. And the last channeled love message, also very validating and not surprising. I love you. I want to bring in some little tarot closet channeled love messages. Love messages from their higher self, Gemini. Well, I can see that already. The bottom of the deck, I was scared. It was here on It Was My Fault, and this flipped over. We belong together. My world changed when I met you. It was me, not you. Don't ever change. Coming with that. I fear you have moved on. I feel your energy. It's in the Lover's card. I don't feel good enough for you. Yeah, you deserve so much more. I could listen to your voice all day and night. Will you wait for me? Don't give up on us. You are my other half. The last channeled love message from your person from their higher self, Gemini. And here it is. I love you. Gemini, wow, that's your reading today. Thank you for joining me at the Tarot Closet. I'll see you next time.